Welcome, Pisces, to your Astrodice reading for May. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Best message, please. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Okay. Best message coming out, please. We've got some Venus coming out into the 5th house. Ooh. With some Virgo energy. Nice. So, going Venus over here. The part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. Nice. And doing it a Virgo style. Some hard work going on over here. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. So whatever you're doing, it's like it's taking everything out of you, my friends, right? I mean, as you can see, she's over here, harvesting with her hands, right? I mean, that's a lot of hard work. She's got all of that to do, right? So yeah, that's pretty diligent. Okay, and going straight into the 5th house of love and romance and hobbies, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. Okay, see what's going on over here, my friends. So it looks like whatever you're diligently doing could be creating things. It could be all of the above. Maybe you are creating something. Maybe you're creating a romance. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're trying to have fun with romance and create something, right? But whatever it is, there's a lot of beauty that goes into it when it comes to Venus over here, right? Because this is the desires of beauty, success, indulgent, and valuable. So it does feel like there's something beautiful going on, right? Yet it's a lot of hard work for the success of whatever it is you're looking at. Let's see. Getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and end of the month. Please give us the best messages, please. For the beginning of the month, please, Spirit. Ooh, there's some temptation going on. Somebody's got you tempted. Some kind of temptation going on. Tempted to do something. Feels like making a leap of faith for something, yeah. And it's kind of like tempted to walk into this new cycle. For some of you, I don't know why I get this idea. It's really weird, but I almost feel like this person's kind of holding you back from a new cycle. Their temptation is holding you back. So you need to go into shadow side to see what is going on. I feel like you could have this path, you could have this new journey, you could have this temptation. I feel like it's holding you back. We'll see how it is. It's like they're keeping you in a stuck place. You need to break the chains. Whatever that toxicity is, whatever that temptation is, yeah, it feels like it's the past, something from the past, something that's holding you. It almost feels like it kind of like holds you hostage. Like, I can't break away from this. Maybe we've been friends for a long time. Maybe this way of thinking doesn't allow me to have fun. Maybe this way of thinking doesn't allow me to create some kind of blockage going on, doesn't allow me to have the joy that I want. Maybe it's just memories. But whatever it is, that there's something toxic going on over here. It could be a job. If I could use more creative skills, then I would have more success. So it does feel like, yeah, definitely something's holding me back. There it is again, the world on top of the world. Literally. Where it's like the world says, I want to give this to you. I want you to get out of there. I want you to travel away from this toxicity, this temptation. Whether it be a romance, you will know what it is. And you got fun and then joy over here. You know that there's not bringing any joy to your life. And it's almost like you're reminiscing about what fun was, what creating great things was, what romance should be. It's almost like it died. It's a relationship. You could feel like you're in a very toxic relationship, and this is not what fun is. This is not where love is. I remember a time when everything was so good. Needing to make this a completion, wanting this to be accomplished, looking for that overall accomplishment, having the celebration of life, arriving to your destination of where you need to be for your destiny, feeling whole again, alive again, maybe for some. With the shadow over here, it's like you're going to have to go into your shadow side. You're going to have to really dig at yourself to really see what it is you really need to see. If you know that this person or this blockage or whatever it is that's going on over here is holding you back from, from walking into this new fulfilled area of your life, you're going to really have to dig deep to say, you know what, I need to make an ending. 1 + 8 = 9, which is the ending. I need to bring this to an end. 2 + 1 is 3. This brings the happiness and the joy back to my life. Going into shadow side to really find that ambition, that desire, to really see what it is you truly want. Start really even maybe manifesting on what it is, because Spirit's like, I have this Page of Pentacles over here. I want you to take this offer. I want you, this is more stable for your life. No more temptation, no more blockage, no more toxicity. No more self-doubt, if that's what it is. It could be self-sabotage, of self-doubt. However, you will know what it is as soon as you get into shadow. Yeah. But they definitely want to bring in something that's more justified for you. Wanting to bring in the balance within your life. And by doing so, it's also going to bring in the ambition and the desire. There's that diligence. There's that diligence of that Virgo coming in. And this is my Capricorn Virgo card. And over here we have this beautiful Libra card that says, you know what the truth and clarity is. As soon as you actually see it in your shadow side, as you really dig deep for the answers, you will find the fairness for yourself. Find your truth to the matter and know that this is what's holding you back. Like I said, whether it's a person, place, idea, yourself, more than anything in the 5th house, it would be yourself to be able to create things, or somebody around you who's not allowing the flow to go and it keeps blocking it because of their negativity. However, if it's romance and fun, maybe they're holding you back from having fun. Maybe they don't want to have any fun. Maybe they don't want to be romantic. Maybe they don't want to be true love. Right? So no matter what it is, it's going to let you release what is restricting your thoughts, keeping you imprisoned within your mind, releasing all those negative thoughts. In the mid-month, you have the destiny. There it is, right? Firm foundation, finding your place of vitality and happiness, finding where you belong. With the Ace of Cups, the love begins. This is where you're going to start filling your cup up with love and the things that you want. Your destiny over here is calling you from the world, right? Oh my goodness, yeah. But there's still some mystery. It could be the dreams in your intuition of what it is you truly want. Do not allow fear and anxiety to take over your own destiny. Allow yourself to purify yourself through that Venus. That Venus says, I love you. I love beauty. I have desires. I have success. I indulge. I love valuables. I love to love to love. But she also wants to create, because she's Venus. She is the Empress, right? She wants to create. So she really wants you to create this place where you don't feel tied down. A place where no fear and no anxiety exists, a place where you can get rid of that toxicity of that devil energy. On the firm foundations, this is a place where you find the harmony and the bliss. This is your inner happiness that's now being fulfilled through your dreams. You might be hanging around with a lot more family at this time and finding that your happiness is actually coming from your family. That will actually also help if you have any kind of creative blocks. It will help you unblock. You can find that happiness within. You'll start realizing, oh my gosh, now I can actually create. I can actually do things that I'm proud of. Not feeling mentally blocked all the time. I can feel like I can go out and actually find true love now instead of having to deal with this. I can go out and have fun with my family and just finding that true inner happiness within. It's a divine love, a blissful love. It's a blessing. The 10 of Cups is a blessing. So with the love begins, you're definitely going to start feeling that. You're definitely going to start feeling the love begins over here as you're celebrating with the 3 of Cups. So I do feel like family, friends, gatherings, things like that is going to help bring you out of this situation. Finding that joy through the community, through yourself, opening up your creativity is going to be beautiful. So even if it's just getting even more creative in a love situation, but you're going to feel like there's a little bit more, you might even find this person to collaborate with. You're going to find more collaboration through friendships, through romances, through the way you're creating things. Somebody might even say, hey, you know what? Why don't you draw this, right? If you draw, well, let's make this kind of music. However it is, you're going to find this happy spot. And the higher the vibration is, the more you're going to find that the blocks go away. The happiness returns. You don't feel stuck anymore. And it does feel like there is going to be friends and family around you that are going to help you actually out within this situation. Finding that total love and support. It's like your love and support system, right? Could be going out drinking, having a good time, celebrating someone's birthday. So at the end of the month, finding your authority, finding your place, becoming the emperor that you are, taking back the lead of yourself for the prosperity begins. Wow. Yeah, it does feel like at the end of the month, you're going to be right back into some conflict and defeat again. And it's kind of wishing off of this devil energy over here. So if you are dealing with a person, it does feel like they're not completely out of the energy just yet. It's almost like as you're trying to change, they're coming back. They want, or something is coming around. We'll see exactly what it is. The majority of you can't get it for everybody, right? It's a general reading, not a personal reading, but we'll get to the ideas over here of what this conflict is. Towards the end of the month, it's going to reappear. Oops. So even though you're taking your authority back, you don't feel right now that you really have the Ace of Cups. It's like I'm working towards the Ace of Cups. I have the Ace of Cups over here. See, this is what it is. I got my Ace of Cups. It doesn't mean that the universe didn't give you the Ace of Cups. It's just this energy coming back around at the end of the month that's getting you blocked again. So it's like right when you felt, in the mid-month, you feel like finally I have what I want and I'm feeling very creative and everything's going happy and I'm doing great. You could have this. It could be a Cancer, guys. I have a lot of Cancer coming up. That is going to get you blocked and stuck again. You're going to have to really open up your intuition to understand that where you're taking back your authority, you have someone around you who's repressing their emotions and then getting you blocked back in that creativity again. So there is a blockage again within the 5th house. So it's almost like they're draining you. Right when you just got your cups full, they want to turn around at the end of the month and drain you. The Ace of Cups from the universe, the gift is still there. It's just that now this person wants to come in and try to steal your thunder, steal that gift from you. Don't let them do that. Use your intuition. Yeah, because you still have the Ten of Pentacles. It's saying you still have the prosperity. You still have everything that you need. Return back to your family. Return back to your friend. Let them know. Let them, contribute to your happiness again. Call that friend that called before, if that's the case scenario, and say, you know what, I was doing awesome. We were doing a great job in the mid-month around the 15th, 16th. And then all of a sudden they want to come back around, or this thought and this feeling has crept up back inside of me. And I feel like I'm drowning. Either someone is draining me or I'm drowning. And let them help you, right? Because you have so much long-term success that the Ace of Cups is just kind of sitting there now as it's waiting for these blessings. On the prosperity begins, this is because you have this beautiful prosperity. That's the Ten of Pentacles, because that is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's saying you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Allow the fruition to take place within the 5th house. But when you have someone around you who you just can't, maybe you feel stuck and chained to them, or there's some kind of, obsession, toxicity. Maybe you started over drinking. For those of you who drink too much, something, right? Take it how it resonates. Like I said, what doesn't resonate with you, throw away. But there is definitely something that crept back up. Person, thought, or thing is really what it is. It says you need to have more self-care, right? It does say strings attached. That's why I said it feels like this is a toxic chain that you need to break, a karmic chain. Strings are attached to the situation, so you need to break those chains. Get back your power and domination, because it's like you have the authority right there. You're taking on the leadership roles. But then all of a sudden this person wants to come in and try to drain you, or this situation. So you need to really dominate this situation. Get your Ace of Pentacles. Do not allow them to kill you. It's like, don't let them kill your fruit. Got all that beautiful fruit. Don't let them kill the fruit, right? Because it feels almost to me like they're the birds that come around, or the thoughts, or whatever the thing is. Like I said, person, thing, or thought comes in and eats this fruit, and then all of a sudden this fruit is dying, withered, and then it gets, who knows, worms inside of it, right? We all know what dying fruit looks like. But it feels like it's been pecked at by birds. And that's what it really feels like. It feels like the way you're being drowned is like pecking. So if you know that a person comes back in and just kind of pecks at you, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Blah, 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 And don't let them do that. Take back your power. You dominate the situation. Do not let them kill your fruit. Do not let them kill you, right? In that sense. Because that's killing your creativity, your romance, your fun, your well-being, right? You need the self-care, right? So get your faith back. Make sure you're keeping the hope and the faith within the situation. You have a lot of good fortune coming towards you. But it is going to be a time of rejuvenation. You're probably going to have to heal from this situation. If it's, drinking situation, you might need to detox, right? So we're going to say either detox, rejuvenate, heal. Okay. With the conflict and the defeat, you do have these speedy messages and text messages and all these calls and all these things coming at you. And it's just going to be rapid movement. And it's just like, oh my gosh. And you're going to have to make a quick decision about the situation, because you're going to feel like you're struggling and overwhelmed about the situation. And it's just like coming at you so fast. If you know it's this person, who I'm going to call Cancer at this time, if you know that they're the toxic person, you're going to be in kind of a defense mode, right? Because you're really exhausted and you just don't really need this, right? I need to go, rejuvenate from this situation. Yeah, this person could have a really bad ego. They want the recognition. They want the power. They could be discrediting everything that you're doing for their own private achievements. So let's put it this way. If you're in a job that you're creating things, say it's a job, right, in the 5th house, and you create things, they could be trying to step on your toes, discrediting your job of your creativity, right? Because they have their own lack of confidence, so they would rather kind of steal your thunder to make themselves look better. If you're getting a lot of recognition, they're getting lack of recognition, yeah, that's going to make them snappy, because they feel like they're being discredited for their work, so they're going to turn around and try to turn it on you. Ooh. Okay, if you know it's a love situation, they're like, hey, well, how come you're over here all happy with Susie over here, during the, where have you been? Blah, blah, blah. Don't listen, right? Accept where you are and accept that you're moving on to a higher power. Understand that you're putting yourself first. Don't allow their problems to become your personal setbacks. If it's a mind thing or a toxicity thing of drinking, something like this, or just all in your head, do not allow those worries, those fears, once again, of the moon, to become your personal setback. Find your peace. If it's drinking or something that's a bad habit, try to find your acceptance. Try to find something else to do, right? Think about, drinking, for instance, instead of grabbing that beer, grab a soda, right? Try to find the peace and move on, as hard as it is, right? It has to be something. Otherwise, you guys might even, with the star, you could have counseling. You might need to seek counseling. Go to a counselor, maybe a romance counselor, some kind of, AA classes, something, whatever, NA classes, whatever it is. Whatever the issue might be, but you may need, a counselor to help you through the situation. Just to give you peace of mind, understanding. That's what they're there for, right? That's why they got a degree. Just for that. Okay? But it does show towards the end of the month, once you start finding the peace within yourself, having the personal setbacks, gone, that, you'll be able to plan and progress. If you need to get rid of this partner because they cause you nothing but problems, maybe they're even the one that wants to keep popping open the beer, and you're like, I don't want to do that anymore, then you have to let go. Because no matter what, you're going to have a huge transformation coming by June. Okay? It says, welcome to June. You're going to go through a transformation. Let things go so that we can make the endings for the beautiful beginnings. Because it already wants to try to bring you into this beginning at the beginning of the month. And I feel like the beginning of the month is the beginning of awareness. Walking into a chapter of awareness and accomplishment. The accomplishment is the awareness that I want to celebrate life, that I want what I want, and I'm working very hard at it. And then once you let everything go and you have this beautiful transformation and transition, then you really start picking up the pace, right? Really starting, getting that Ace of Pentacles that you really, right? That opportunity, that new career, that new everything. And really knowing that you really transformed the whole cycle. And now the cycle can be complete. Right? As you're walking into a whole new world. So this is the beginning of the world. By the time that you're done, you will be in a whole new world. Okay. And you're definitely going to be coming out as the Queen of Swords in the end, because you're going to say, these are my boundaries. This is what I will do. This is what I won't do. Really setting those boundaries, getting rid of that devil toxic energy, anything that, hold you back. And you're going to say, in my 5th house, I'm creating my new reality. I'm ready to create things that I'm proud of. I am ready for the love that I deserve. I'm ready for, the fun of life. And really getting yourself moving, and your ambition is going to be beautiful. Beautiful. You're going to really run at it. Run at it. And you're not going to let anybody step on your toes, Not going to allow them step on your toes, not going to allow them in your way. Just, Knight of Swords over here says, get out of my way because I'm running so fast, I'm going to run you over. And you are going to run them over. Definitely if they're in the way, you'll run them over. You're not going to stop and say, I want you out of my way, because you already did that, right? You already did that. Somewhere around here, you already did that. And now you're saying, no, I don't have time to tell you how it was, because I already told you. I told you when I set boundaries as the Queen of Swords. Now you don't want to listen, so I'm running you over. You're getting trampled. And that's going to be those negative thoughts that are trying to creep back in you. Trample them. Whatever bad habits might try to creep back in, you're going to trample them. Someone who wants to trample on your dreams, your creative things, or not be romantic and not be the partner you want them to be, you're going to trample on them. You say, I don't have time for this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm running you over. I'm leaving you behind. I'm running you over. You will not live. Right? Not within my world. Go live somewhere else. Kind of like kick to the curb. right? And as I always say, if it's a love relationship that you know is no good for you, kick it to the curb, because your trash is someone else's treasure. And when someone comes to pick up your treasure or your trash to make their treasure, wave to them and say, goodbye. Have fun with each other. Hope you make a lot of beautiful babies. Don't write. Don't come see me. Ever. Good luck with that. Right? Because you know as soon as you kick them out, your trash is always someone else's treasure. If it's a thought, you just run it over, make it dead. Right? I swear one day I'm going to make tarot cards that say that, you guys. Kick them to the curb because my trash is someone else's treasure. We got to make these tarot cards. I mean, they're great, right? Because it makes so much sense. I mean, it's just like, it's true. I get rid of my ex, and then somebody comes up and picks them up, and then I see them at the grocery store, and they're like, they're like waving at you, and you're like, oh, run for your life, right? But when they picked them up at the curb, you were like, bye, don't come back ever. Make a beautiful family, bye. And then you kind of like slap yourself in the forehead and go, good luck with that one. Kind of giggle and slam the door and lock it. Right? Telling you. Okay, my friends, until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.